person's so wonderful, you know, they completely have been very supportive, you know, and really nice, and like I've been working with like everyone I've worked with has been totally like really talented and really nice, and just they put me some really nice people. So that's good.
Well, tell me some of the songs that are going to be coming up on your album. I haven't heard the whole album, I just heard the single. So tell me some of your favorite songs on the album and why you like them.
Well, I love Baby One More Time, which is the first single, and I love Born to Make You Happy. And it kind of has like a Usher feel, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and From the Bottom of My Broken Heart. It's a ballad, it's a slow song. It's really nice. Yeah, it's really nice. And what else do I like? I like Sometimes, a nice song, and Soda Pop. I like
Soda Pop.
Most of the album, like I like a lot of the songs.
Well, it sounds like you have a wide range of different types of songs. Because I mean, Soda Pop is sort of like reggae for me.
Yeah, Soda Pop is like, it's kind of like a party song, you know? It's like just a fun, you know, turn on the radio, just, you know.
Do you have a certain type of song you prefer? Do you do like the fast ones or the slow ones or the dance ones?
Well, I like to sing, you know. And like in the studio, it's fun to sing the slow ones, you know. But performing-wise, I love to dance, like on stage. So it's really nice to have a headset and be able to dance and to perform and like get the audience into it. You know, because the audience really, you know, vibes off that a lot better than, you know, slow songs.
Right.
So, yeah, I like to perform to that song.
So you just started recording, like when you were recording this album within the last year or so? So were you nervous, like at the idea of actually putting this down on CD forever, recording? What was that process like?
Well, when they first saw me, I was like 15, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I was so excited, you know. But like when I first went to the studio, I don't think of it like that. I think actually when like all the songs are on the CD and everything's done, I'll look at it and be like, oh man, you know, that's when I'll like go, oh my god, everything's, you know. But yeah, the thought of it really didn't go through my mind when I was in the studio, you know. I just went in there and sang, and it was fun.
So now you recorded part of the album in Sweden, is that right? So tell me a little bit about Sweden, and did you get to kind of go out and see the country, or were you...
Not really. All I saw was a sound booth, you know. All I did, but it was my first time get out of the country, so that was nice. And I did not have the greatest experience over there. I did not like planes. The flight was horrible.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was really bad. I don't know. I think it was, I don't know, it was a change in the air or something.
Oh, yeah.
And we just like had really bad turbulence. It was really
no.
I know. But it was worth it when we went over there. I was only supposed to do like 2 songs. But I ended up doing like 7 or 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we like really worked the whole time, you know. But it was nice. It was really nice. They were really nice to work with.
Well, you have to get used to traveling around and leaving the country. I mean, I've heard that you're going to be doing a tour pretty soon.
Yeah, what do you think?
So, tell me a little bit about what you're going to do on the tour and like what you plan to do live. And what will your part of the show be like?
I'm going to be opening up for NSYNC like November, December, and January. And I'm going to be the opening act for them. So, like at the beginning, we're going to have like, I'm going to have 2 guys, dancers, and 2 girls. And we're going to have like an intro dance thing, you know. And then it'll begin with the first song, with Deep in My Heart, which is like an upbeat song, then Thinking About You. And then, what's the next song? Sometimes, and the last song, Baby One More Time. It's going to be a bunch of dance, fun, you know, and the costumes.
It sounds really elaborate. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot to do. I mean, so do you really get into the dancing part?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're going to have 2 weeks to rehearse before I do that one. But, like, the shows I'm doing now for the mall performances, they're not as extravagant, you know. They're not as big as what I want it to be for when I really open up for them.
It's like an introduction.
Yeah.
Of all the places that you have visited so far, or that you've lived in, what is sort of your favorite place?
I love Chicago. Probably because there was the coolest store there. I went there, and it was called Sugar Magnolia. I tell you, the store was so cool. I went in there, and everything. You know, but it's so bad when you're traveling and you see a cool store because you have like 30 minutes to be in there.
Right.
I'm like, because like I've had that on my mind the whole time, so I'm like, I want to go back there.
That one store.
Yeah, but Chicago, it was nice. I like Chicago. I loved LA. LA was really nice. I liked it there. I haven't really been out of the country that much. I went to Singapore and I went to Sweden, but I look forward to going.
Oh, you went to Singapore? I have a friend who does a teen magazine in Singapore called Max. I'm sure you'll be hooked up with them at some point. They're very aggressive. Tell me about when you filmed your video. Was that within the last couple of months, or?
That was probably like a long time ago, actually. It
Really?
Like, yeah.
Longer?
It wasn't that long.
Well, what was it like filming the video, and for someone who hasn't seen it, like what happens? sort of interpreting other songs on the album in video? Do you like the idea of doing videos?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I can't wait. I wonder what I started thinking of my other songs. The second single. I wonder what I can do for that one.
So you'll have some input. You'll be able to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I had a lot of input on the first video, but then Nigel Dick, the director, he elaborated on it.
Right. Well, that's kind of good if you can have your own input and then they sort of go in.
Yeah.
How do you spend most of your free time, or do you have any free time?
Well, when I don't have anything to do, like last night, I got in and I didn't have anything to do, but I watched 90210, which I love. I watched that, and then I do my studies whenever I can, because I'm going through a homeschooling program, and I just basically read trash books, and I like to go shopping. What else do I love to do? If I have any time at home, when I do go home, I try to go to Biloxi. It's like an hour. It's not the best beach in the world, but I love to go to beaches and just relax,
So you mentioned 90210. Do you watch a lot of TV? Do you get time to watch TV? Or?
No, actually, it's the first time I watched it in forever, but I love 90210.
It's like the main one.
It's my main show.
Is there anything else that you watch? Or?
I like Dawson's Creek. I'm looking forward to seeing Felicity.
Yeah, I know. I want to see that too. I don't think it's come out yet.
No,
I think it's next
Tuesday.
week.
Yeah, next week.
So do you spend a lot of time away from your family members, or do they sometimes travel with you? How does that work?
Well, I have a little sister. She's 7, and I have an older brother at home. So my mom couldn't just leave everything at home at her job. So one of my mom's really good friends is traveling with me.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, and we get along really well. She's really cool, and they're really good about letting me go home every 3 to 4 weeks. So I'll get to see my family. But it's so weird because when I go home, the first time I came up here, and then I got to go home, I was like, oh, I wish I could stay home longer. But then it's just like I got so used to being away from home that when I went home 3 days, 3 days is enough.
Right, I know what you mean.
I'm ready to come back.
I know what you mean.
So it works out well.
You like that headquarters and then go branch out. So I read that in the press release you mentioned that you're a trained athlete and dancer. So what kind of sports?
I used to do gymnastics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was really serious into it, but I didn't get to the high levels, the double flips and stuff like that. But then I just realized it wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. So I went into dance, and then I played basketball. So.
What kind of dance did you study?
Well, when I was younger, I did the